Hi and welcome to playgameshavefun.com. We're now going to make the Bulldog Dart paper aeroplane. Not quite as good a flyer as the Harrier, but a pretty good glider. As before, it's pretty simple to make, probably a little bit easier than the Harrier. And if you do need assistance from mum or dad, obviously rope them in. Right, so here we have a sheet of A4 paper, and as before, if you've seen the Harrier video, which is well worth a look, if you haven't, you fold the piece of paper in half lengthways, and as long as you get a pretty good fold, which is pretty accurate, it should be fine. Try and get the corners to match up with one another, and just in case you're unsure, lengthways means the long part of the paper in our case, and try and make the folds nice and smooth. As I say, it doesn't have to be 100%, but if you can make it as close as possible, that's always good. So then once you've done that, unfold the paper, and then you want to make two flaps just like the Harrier, as so. If you can as well try and get a good fit again, but it doesn't matter if you've got a little bit, if you've got one flap slightly longer than the other, that's fine. Once you've done that, turn it over. And what you do now is you take this edge and you fold it so that it meets in the middle. Again, this bit can actually be a little bit tricky, but so obviously grab mum or dad, whoever's looking after you, granny, grandpa, your cousin, no matter, get them to help, that's what they're there for, and make the folds good. So you should end up with kind of like a sort of diamond shape in the middle. Then what you do, you take the tip of the nose of the plane and you fold it in half, or well, not quite in half, just so the tip hits about halfway down. As you can see, mine's hit there. You smooth it over, and then once you've done that, you've practically made the plane, because all you do then is you fold the plane in half, ensuring that these corners are more or less level. It doesn't matter if there's a millimetre or two where they don't actually match, but just as long as they're more or less level, it should give you a good guide as to where to fold this at the bottom. And as you can probably see, it's already beginning to look like a plane. The next step is simply to make the wings. So if you fold down from this flap, here's the other one there, it will hit more or less at the bottom edge. So in effect you kind of fold it in half so that this edge, this corner and this corner match up. Now turning it over and doing the same, you get the other wing, and then you have a plane. The Bulldog Dart, ladies and gentlemen. How about that? Best just to straighten the wings out so it looks more like a flyer. And you notice there's these two flaps, and it's all done. Well done. Go and show mum and dad.